And welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to look at the new tires I put on the Aerial Rider Grizzly. These are the Huntsman V Moto tires, and these tires I purchased off of Amazon for $115 each. They're a little bit higher priced than the actual company's website, where they're going for $80 each, but they were out of stock and I couldn't find them anywhere, and so I paid a little more and found them on Amazon. And here's a good look at them here, the tread, and we'll take it for a test ride in a few minutes, but first I wanted to show you them. And they sure make the Grizzly look different. I mean, it looked beefy to begin with the stock tires, but boy, these tires sure make a difference in the appearance. The other thing they do is they raise you up a little bit, so I'd say at least a ½ inch. The bike is raised about a good ½ inch or maybe more, between a ½ inch and an inch, because now my feet do not touch flat on the ground. I'm 5'9". They don't touch flat on the ground anymore. I'm a little bit on my toes, so it does make a little bit of difference. So you may want to take that into consideration if you are thinking about purchasing these tires. The other thing I was going to mention is that the weight of these tires, they weigh twice as much as the stock tires. The stock tires are just over 2 pounds, and these ones weigh about 4¼ pounds each, so you're going to have a little weight more on the bike. The bike with the stock tires is about 105. You can figure now it's about 110, and yes, I can notice the difference in the weight. You can tell that little bit of difference, and same with the height of the bike. Just a ½ inch or so, you know, it can make a lot of difference. And so that extra 5 pounds, you're gonna notice that. It's not a lot of difference, but it's enough you can tell. So let's take it for a ride, and we'll give them a test and see what they're like. All right, let me get my gloves on here. It's 37 degrees here at the moment, but that's not too bad because there's no wind. So 37 is certainly fine for riding a bike in my world. As long as there's no wind, I'll take that all day long, you know. So let's give these a try. Right off the bat, I can tell it feels different. Like, I can tell the let's see, how would I explain this? It feels a little more like heavier. Like the front end, I can feel the steering. I can tell the difference. They seem to be quieter. I hear the motor loud, but I don't hear the tires humming along like the stock tires. I'll tell you, these have a way more tread, and I'm hoping to get a little more life out of them. I think I might have got, I should have looked here, I didn't look, but I think I got around 750, between 750 and 800 miles, I think, on the stock tires, which is not a real lot of miles, you know, when you think about it. I was going to go straight ahead, but since they're doing construction, I don't really want to, so let's go this way. So the PSI they recommend on these tires is between 8 and 20, and I've got them at 20. I like them a little more firm because I do most road riding, so pavement as opposed to trails, like off-roading. And so if you're off-roading, you may want to drop the PSI down. Other than the weight of the tires, they got a pretty good feel. They seem to grip the road pretty well. As far as speed, you probably are going to lose a little bit. You might lose a couple of miles per hour, but you know, I think it's worth it. I'd sacrifice a few miles per hour to get better tires personally, but I'll be able to tell more. I'll do another review in the future after I've ridden it for a while. I've just got them put on, so it'll take a little time to kind of get used to it all. It does have a different feel, I'll say that. I trust these tires more than I do the other ones. I mean, the other ones, when you'd run over something, you'd hear a pop, you know, like I'm riding now in the bike lane. You'd hear a popping noise, and boy, you're kind of, it's like your heart goes into your throat. You're wondering, did I get a flat tire? You know, what did I run over? But I'm not hearing no pops, to be honest, with these tires. Very smooth. When you're putting the tires on, make sure you put them going the right direction. There's like you'll see the arrow pointing to put them on this way, so that because they're rotating this way, you want the tread to go in the right spot. Let's get up this hill and see how we do here. Yeah, they seem to grip the road good. Seem to hum along pretty good. I think we may lose a couple miles per hour. I'll do a test in the future on the speed to see if we actually do lose a little bit. I kind of think we do, just because of that extra weight. But I don't mind, as I say, I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of speed to have quality. Like, I'd rather have a good bike that goes 30 miles an hour than a bike with not so good components that goes 30, 35, say. It'd be good to test these tires in the snow, but unfortunately here we don't get a lot of snow, and the long-range forecast, though, does say, although it's too far out, just before Christmas we may get something. So if we do, I'd like to get out there and give a test, but we'll see, because forecasting weather seems to be a difficult thing to do unless it's the day before or the day of. So that's 2 weeks out or so, a week and a half, and so that might be just too much to believe right now. So we'll see as it gets closer, though. I'd love to take the bike out and try it in the snow with these tires. I say no wind, but when you get riding, as you guys probably know out there, if you ride an electric bike or motorbike, that the wind, you create wind when you ride. So but they seem pretty good here. I'm going to turn around right here. I'm hearing a little bit of tire squeaky noise, and I wonder if that's just because they're brand new. I don't know. But definitely when you steer, you do feel the different weight. I can feel the difference. So if you want to make a comment, you can leave a comment in the comments section below, and I'll read your comments. And maybe let me know what tires you're using, and do you have the Huntsmans, and what do you think of them? They're certainly not the cheapest tires in the world, but if they do the trick, they're worth the money. That's the way I look at it. As long as they're not a, you know, way off the chart ridiculous amount. I mean, I paid more than, as I say, more than I would have had to have, like, directly from their site, but they were out of stock, so I ended up paying more. But we'll see how these go, and if I like them, it's kind of a trial run, but if I like them in the future, I'll know what kind of tires to get, as I'll stick with the same one, but we'll see. So that's going to do it for another video here on the channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and help us grow. And tell your friends about us. We try to put up a video, I try to get one up at least every other day, if not every day, depending on the, like now in the winter it's a little bit harder and how busy I am, but there's definitely going to be lots more videos to come. So stay tuned for that, and like I say, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you very much for that. And then also the notification bell if you want to be notified as to when the next video is available on the channel. And then also, if you like this video, hit that like button, and don't forget to leave me a comment below if you have comments on the video here today. And once again, thank you for joining me, and until next time, take care.